goodness, what a treat. What a treat, y'all. I haven't done a mukbang in a minute, but but we're back, and I mean, wow. Look at the guest. Oh my goodness. You've seen her on many things. Look, as
on t-shirts.
We've done things together.
Yes.
Wait, that's non-scripted. We can talk about delicious.
As at this point we can, even though they're trying to. They're trying to become unionized. Remember? Did you hear about all that?
No.
Yeah, but yeah, deliciousness. People know us from deliciousness.
We work together. And look, I'll say this, man. Most dudes can relate when I say, yo, childhood crush. Grown man crush. Make some noise. Tiffani Thiessen. Wow.
You know how much of a crush I have on you, please.
Well, girl, look.
My whole family. Tim's so funny. Tim's so sweet. Tim.
I'm not gonna lie, the first day on set for Deliciousness, right? Well, first of all, once someone proposed the whole concept of the show to me, I was like, what? Tiffani, sign me up, dude. I don't even care what it is. And then after the first day, I think I genuinely I think you belly laughed at something I said, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's crazy.
I think we had a little spark from the moment we met.
I think so.
I think we had that sort of chemistry.
For sure.
I mean, I think we all did. That was kind of nice. It was the first time I had met you. Had not met Kel.
Right. It was my first time meeting Angela.
Angela.
And you.
Angela and I had mutual friends, but had never actually met. But yeah.
Yeah, I think I was pleasantly surprised because, of course, when we're on that show, we're supposed to kind of it's like, hey, we're friends, but it's it can be a little awkward when we've never met before, but we all got along great.
I know, we did.
Such a fun show. R.I.P., but hey.
Yeah.
So how fun when I asked her what she wanted to eat for the mukbang, she was like, how about Taco Bell? And I was like, yo, I love Taco Bell.
There was a couple reasons why, right?
Tell me, please.
I'm like you, I'm a foodie. I love all food. I love the fancy stuff. I love the street stuff. I love the cheap stuff. I love,
Same.
But because I'm on this nostalgic sort of kick, because of, as you know, my new cookbook that's coming out, called Here We Go Again, I was like, I got to get nostalgic with the food.
Amazing.
And so I grew up. My whole childhood was at Taco Bell if I wasn't, at home eating my mom's food.
I love Taco Bell so much.
I know.
And for one, and people will always say, well, hey, let's say goodbye to something first.
Okay, well, so tell me some of your favorites, because I think I told you and mentioned some of mine.
I had to make sure.
Nachos Bel Grande were definitely one of mine.
Classic.
Taco Bel Grande was one of my favorites. And it's just a classic bean and cheese burrito.
Oh, girl.
With the onions and the sauce and the...
When I was a little broke boy working at Foot Locker, bean and cheese burrito was like my go-to. I love they brought back the Mexican pizzas. One of my favorites as well.
That's my husband's favorite.
They added jalapenos to it,
which is so good.
I was.
They need to pickle that shit. That would be even better.
Ooh, girl, look at you getting fancy already.
Oh well, I'm trying. I'm just saying.
I got the bean and cheese burrito. I also there used to be one there. It was a.
There's some ice being made.
It was perfect timing. A grilled chicken burrito, super simple. It was just like chicken, rice, and their sauce. It's not on the menu anymore. But it was bomb.
Yeah. There was a lot of things that, this one was off and it just came back. And isn't there something else that's coming around again, I want to say? I do follow them on socials.
Me too.
Because I'm a geek like that.
They're gonna do a...
Now, tell me what this is, because I feel like all the kids are into this stuff. I don't know what this is.
Tiffani Thiessen, let me tell you.
Tell me, because this is not old school for me. This is like new school.
We'll
and I'm an old lady, so...
You're not an old lady.
I am an old lady.
I stopped drinking soda back when I got braces when I was in 8th grade, okay?
Okay, yeah.
But the only soda I will always drink
yeah.
is Mountain Dew Baja Blast, which is exclusively available at Taco Bell. And it's in stores a little bit now, but it is like a Taco Bell staple.
So does it taste like a Mountain Dew or different? I don't know.
You gotta do it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna be honest though.
Please do.
I was a Dr. Pepper girl.
Okay.
I'm a Dr. Pepper girl.
This shit right here, is it
good?
It's nice.
Right,
cheers.
Is there any alcohol in it?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, Tiffani Thiessen, because I thought it's sweet. I know. We grown. It's a little sweet. So here's what
you want my honest opinion?
Please.
I don't know if I love that.
It's okay.
That's interesting.
It's.
I'm sure my kids would love it.
That's
and I'm
what
sure
saying.
they probably had it, and I don't even know.
This was what I would always drink with my Taco Bell because it's the only place I could get it. I know it's super sweet. I realize that. It tastes like a melted popsicle.
It does.
Yeah.
It totally does.
So because I knew it'd be super sweet.
Yeah.
I was going through my liquor cabinet and I was like, what might mix well with some Baja Blast? So I brought some tequila.
Tequila's always good.
If you want to make a little drink, you don't have to. I probably will.
I have carpool today, so I'm gonna say no.
Tunnel?
So Harper's school is carpool all the time. There's no other way you can do it.
Word.
And then at my son's school, you can do tunnel or walk-in.
Okay.
Someone else has got him today. I got the teenage girls today.
Okay. Well, what do you want to take? What do you want to take a bite out of here?
Well, I feel like I should go with my crunchy taco because that's just gonna get soggy.
Yes, there it is right there.
Is that it?
I would do this.
Wait, but there's no. Oh, there is. See the sour cream? No, I was just making sure it's the supreme one.
Okay, no, girl, I got you. I specifically. The supreme, no tomatoes.
No tomatoes. I love tomatoes, but I think I've said this to you before. I don't like them on my burgers.
You don't like warm tomatoes?
No, I don't like soggy tomatoes on any sandwich.
I get it.
I just don't.
I don't mind.
Yeah, I know you don't mind, and most people don't mind. But I love a good caprese salad. I love tomatoes in my salad. I love a tomato sauce. I love tomatoes on toast.
You like
For
a fresh
some reason,
tomato?
I do.
Are you one of those people that could eat like a tomato sandwich, like just tomato and something and like white bread and?
No. Is it okay to talk with food in your mouth?
Yeah, girl. I think that's actually like preferred.
Is it?
People kind of really like it.
Oh, really? You gross people.
They're so good. So I
don't know if I want to see everybody's food in their mouth.
No, they love it. Oh. I'm actually.
No, I love tomatoes like as like a toast, like an avocado toast, open face kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it has to be a good crispy piece of bread that's toasted because the tomatoes are going to get it soggy. And if you do it on just a white bread or whatever, on a sandwich, bleh.
I've seen people just eat like straight up just tomato sandwiches.
Yeah, I know lots of people do that.
It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Tomatoes and grilled cheese too. That's pretty common.
Mm-hmm.
Like in South Africa, like that's a huge thing. I remember when I was there last. So many moons ago.
I'm like actually like I try to not eat cheese, but when I do,
you have a dairy thing.
It's a special occasion. I'll eat cheese.
So you're gonna be cursing my name later.
You know what? I think maybe in a few. No, it's not even a gassy boo boo thing. It's like it'll make me break out at some point potentially.
That's right.
But sometimes it doesn't. So
that's
I mean,
right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
it doesn't give you the glowy feeling in your skin. I get it.
But also, YOLO. You know. Life.
Cheese does not do that to me, thank God, because I do love it.
You're so lucky.
I know. But there's other things that start to bother me now that I'm almost 50 years old. Like? That's like alcohol, like too much wine. I won't sleep. I'm up all night.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, it's the worst. It's
wow.
terrible.
So
I've actually cut back a ton.
I still, I probably drink a lot more than my wife would like me to.
I'm sure I can answer that for you, and I'm not even your wife. I'm sure.
Even like,
I got your back, girl.
I got home a little late last night. She was a little irritated.
Yeah. Well, I saw you on social, and I was like, "Am I getting you a little hungover today?"
Yeah, and a little bit.
Yeah.
A little hungover.
A little bit. But you're gonna take down this Taco Bell. That's gonna make you feel better.
Oh, it feels amazing right now. I feel great. I'm not even sure which burrito this is.
Were these all the same?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Taco Bell, why don't you mark your burritos?
That's the beauty.
What the hell?
I mean, it's all the same shit.
It is all the same.
Packaged differently.
It's just rolled up differently, either crunchy or soft.
I was gonna say this too. I hate that Taco Bell gets this reputation of like, whenever you eat a lot of Taco Bell, people are like, "Oh, you're gonna like shit yourself." And I
don't ever shit myself when I eat Taco Bell.
Me neither.
Something's wrong with them then. It's not the Taco Bell.
Girl, that's exactly what I say. I say
I don't have any problem.
If some grilled beef and some cheese gives you the runs, you got a little.
Then you have a bigger problem.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
You're just a little weak ass.
Bitch, go ahead. Say it.
Bitch, trash, bitch ass stomach.
That's funny. So, what are these your favorites? Because is this kind of your thing?
Mexican pizza was one of my go-tos.
Yeah, that was my husband's.
I think this is just
Is yours not cooked all the way through?
Mine's great.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna eat it. I'm just curious.
Wow, you a real one, Tiffani Thiessen.
Yeah, no.
You know what I also get annoyed by in terms of Taco Bell? Is...
Yeah, see? The cheese isn't melted yet.
Oh, maybe they...
Oh, wait. This is not a bean and cheese burrito.
No, this is just a...
This is like a burrito supreme or something.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. But I think you took my burrito.
Yep.
Bitch.
We can Lady in the Tramp it.
Oh, yeah. There's all the sour cream and stuff.
So I hate that people are like, you live in LA around real Mexican food and you still like Taco Bell? But I feel like... Maybe.
No, that's chicken. I don't want chicken.
Sorry about it. I got your order wrong.
No, I think you just took my burrito.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry about that too. But I feel like it's such a completely different category.
What's that?
Taco Bell and real Mexican food.
Oh, complete. You can't compare.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you can't compare at all.
Because they'll be like, oh, you live in LA, you get the best tacos. I'm like, yeah.
We
and
do.
Then sometimes you want authentic tacos and sometimes you want
This is a whole different vibe. This comes from pure nostalgia for me.
Right.
That's where it comes from. Really.
It's
and like good hungover food. Like, really.
Or like 2 a.m. Leaving wherever.
Or road trip with your children. You see a Taco Bell. That's it.
I can't wait for my babies to really get down on some Taco Bell. You know, my Veda, she's kind of picky right now.
Yeah, that won't. It'll get better.
Okay.
My kids were like that too. They go through phases.
Okay.
They do. It'll get better. Just keep trying. Just keep pushing.
I feel like the Taco Bell versus real tacos argument is kind of like people will be like, "How are you Asian and you eat Panda Express?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, guys, it's completely different.
It's
shit,
different. Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Okay. What do you you allergic to anything? Do you not?
No.
What food do you?
Thank God I'm not allergic to anything.
What food do you dislike?
Bad food.
Bad food. Which means what?
That's hard. I mean, I honestly, now that I'm older, I don't waste my time, calories, or I'm very jealous you're eating that vegan cheese burrito. I don't waste my time or my calories on bad food. So.
You mean food that just isn't good?
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste it on food that's not gonna bring some sort of joy, right?
Yes,
What's the point?
I
feel like the way with people. I mean, as you get older, I think you get set in your ways. There is that saying, right?
Yeah.
You get a little pickier.
You kind of realize like life is like so short. Why waste time?
Right? I mean,
you know, because
I'm past the halfway mark.
That's.
I mean, let's be real.
I mean, depends.
Didn't they say that the expectancy of life has been shortened since the pandemic again and all that?
Is that what it is?
Yes, that's what they said.
But I feel like we're eating Taco Bell, so it's gonna give us, make us, live even longer.
I think it's a little genetic too, but we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I think it's the same reason why I don't hang out with like acquaintances anymore. When people are like, yo, man, haven't seen you in whatever, let's get together for lunch.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I want to be like, for what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I barely have time to see my close friends.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But I'll make time for Tiffani Thiessen.
I'll make time for you. That's
because
why I'm
like
here.
you're like so cool.
Well, you're cool.
It was definitely just to go back to me fanboying for a second. It was such a trip to be on set with you.
So did you watch the show? Like the Saturday morning show?
Yeah.
That popular Saturday morning show?
And just to clarify, because of the strike, we can't
I'm sure everybody's so
specifically name actual productions. But y'all know the show she was on.
They can figure it out.
And yes, I loved that show. Like I'm talking about like from the earliest episodes to like even college and
so you really went through. You know, my daughter just recently, probably at the start of the pandemic, went through and watched the entire series from beginning to end. To all the movies, like we did that Hawaiian movie, we did The Wedding, you know, all of that.
Wedding in Las Vegas,
she watched all of it. And then I said, well, what did you think? And I would peek in every now and then and be like, oh God. And she said, she goes, Mom, she goes, you know, it was cute and all. She goes, but TV is so much better now.
I was like,
thanks.
That's such a, you know, these kids, man.
I know, but it's kind of true. If you think about the shows that are being produced now, they're very different.
It depends on, you know,
they're a little faster paced. They're a little more engaging.
I mean,
like,
but everyone's like, you know, I miss the corniness and the cheesiness of like old school 90s TV. You know, like I really miss it.
What were some of the other shows? Well, I guess we can't talk about those either.
Yeah. Oh, well,
but like
TGI Friday lineup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
Because I didn't have any siblings growing up, right? I'm an only child.
Okay.
And
that explains so much.
When I think back on learning certain like family values, quote unquote, and like stuff like opening doors for girls, like date stuff, it's all things I learned from sitcoms, right?
Yeah.
Where, you know, my dad wasn't like, oh, maybe he was, but
no, it probably honed in a little bit deeper sometimes when you're seeing it culturally on TV and all that.
And I think,
get that.
You know, and I think it kind of helped build this foundation of like, oh, okay, this is like wholesome family, positive,
right.
You know, like shows are more compelling now, right? You know, you get more into it. Oh man, the drama.
Well, and it's also, they show the darker side, and they show the dirty side, and they show the more real side, which, you know, TV back then, it was almost like the 50s, where everything was perfect.
Right. Except for like really random like drug episodes.
Oh, right. True. Yeah, that's some of the other shows, but I'm specifically talking about like this Saturday morning show.
No, me too.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think the kids nowadays, right, they're gonna see some old school shows and be like, you know, it's corny, blah blah. But I miss that.
Yeah.
You know? So
that's funny.
So yeah, I was just, you know, such an honor to be on set with you.
Oh, you're so cute. You're sweet. Well, I started following you when they told me their ideas for you know, the couch crew, as we call it, and I had heard about you, and then I started stalking you on the socials, and you were quite cute and very funny and charming and all those things.
Tiffani,
blush.
Stop calling me cute. You're gonna make me turn red on camera for real. No, I think after that first day, I'm not gonna lie. So when you were like, hey man, you're funny, like you're so cute, and I was like, I texted my boy Rick immediately. I was like, yo, dog, Tiffani Thiessen.
Who's Rick? I want to know who Rick is.
He's like my best buddy.
Okay.
I've like a long-time collaborator, high school friend.
Oh, fun.
But I texted Rick and I'm like, hey man, Tiffani Thiessen sounds cute. But I appreciate you, and you also, I know you're a hardcore foodie.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's not really showing much of it right now.
I love that, you know, because I preach the same shit where it's like, yeah, we can dine at the bougiest, fanciest,
of course.
appreciate
and I'll
all
appreciate
the fine dining.
Oh, for sure, and I love. But this was nostalgic for me, hence why. Once, you know.
You bought me eggs from your actual like.
Oh, that's
chickens.
what I forgot. I was gonna bring you more eggs.
They're so good.
They're so good.
What is
aren't
it
they?
about your eggs from your house that make them better than store-bought eggs?
Well, you're gonna get in more into your.
Let's see what else we got.
What's in there?
It's like a
taquitos.
It's like a rolled chicken crunchy thing.
It's called a taquito.
Not on the menu.
I didn't even know these were on the menu. See, this is new shit from Taco Bell.
Yeah, this is.
What, and then you dip it in some queso?
Yes.
Is that what that is?
It's like this is a spicy ranch, I think.
Oh God, Angela would love that.
She does.
She loves her ranch. So does my husband. That must be a Texas thing.
I love ranch too.
You do? Mm-hmm. I'll take it or leave it. I mean, I like it on certain things. I would not normally put that on there.
I will.
I'm gonna watch you.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay, I might try. So it's just chicken?
It's a chicken taquito.
It is. I know. I'm curious though. Why is there some coating on the outside of it? It's different than a normal like fried.
Maybe it's
corn
just a little
tortilla.
overcooked.
Oh, it's just a Taco Bell thing.
Oh, that's not good.
Is it good?
Not bad.
Oh, that's a spicy ranch. Okay. Yeah, see, there's a coating on it.
Some type of seasoning. You know what?
That's not bad.
I'm really cool with the Taco Bell people.
Yeah, me too.
And well, how come I've never seen you at the Friendsgiving dinners?
What Friendsgiving dinners?
Not as cool as you thought.
Maybe I'm not.
Well, Taco Bell every year they do a Friends.
I'm double dipping. You're okay with that, right?
Oh wow, look at us! It's like we kissed. It's a they do a Friendsgiving dinner where they invite, I don't know, like a handful, like 20 people. And they do a Thanksgiving dinner with elevated Taco Bell ingredients.
Why am I not invited?
I don't know. I will put in the word.
Would you please put in the word for me?
Since they like me better, so.
Yeah, apparently. Do you get Taco Bell swag too?
Yeah, well, they always give out, there's like a special gift every year. Sometimes it's a PlayStation, One
What?
Yeah, one lame year it was like a record player, which was like, it was great, but we were expecting PlayStations again.
All right, I don't want to drink this.
Oh no, you don't have to.
I'm gonna get my water.
Okay, yes.
I can't drink that shit. that I can't do.
I'm sipping it.
Well, it's probably helping you a little bit. Mm-hmm. My grandmother used to always say, "Go for the real soda if you're hungover," right? She said, "Don't go for that fake stuff," meaning diet.
So, speaking of hungover, you know, you said alcohol affects you a little differently now.
Yeah, I've cut back on my alcohol a ton.
But I'm sure, you know, you had your crazy party days.
Of course I did.
Especially, you know, you're on a hit show.
Who didn't?
Right.
I mean, you're getting served and overserved when you're on some popular TV show.
So you're just like, so when you would go to, you know, clubs and stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, oh my God, Kelly!
No, they tried to be more cool. They weren't too much with that. Maybe the people that were patrons of the bar, but the bar people never did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun.
But it was more like, I think for me, like talking about alcohol, it was really, that particular show became very popular overseas as well. And so they would let us try, like they would send us over to like Paris and, you know, all over Belgium and all over France and all over like all these places. And that's when I really was like, oh, I can have a bottle of wine here.
Oh, right.
I'm cool.
18 is legal out there.
Yeah. No, but I was like 15, 16.
Oh, right. Because in like, in certain parts of Europe, they're drinking since like they're like elementary school.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. A little wine here and there.
So yeah, my love of wine actually really kind of started when I was traveling over there.
And how did you?
And I think my love of food really blossomed all through that time period.
Traveling will definitely open your palate up to all
which is why I say it's so important to do with kids. Go young.
Yeah.
Expose them.
Get some culture into their system.
Get them exposed to it. Yep.
You know, when Veda was like a baby and eating solids, we were so happy because she was eating everything. And now that she's like hitting her little picky period, it's just El Pollo Loco every day.
It won't stay. She'll go back. Now, I mean, I had that picky little girl too, and I had a girl first as well. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
This cannot be. She either lived on my boobs, which how can you blame her?
How can you blame her? I'm glad you said it, not me.
Probably sounds better coming from me. To then really like having issues with her with food. And now she's like bougie and loves caviar. So
amazing.
There you go.
Man, you know what's crazy is I grew a taste for caviar from going to like all you can eat buffets with my parents.
Really?
Yeah, it would be like,
I don't know if that's the place I'd want to go to.
And that's the thing.
But okay,
right?
all right.
Actually in Long Beach there was like a brunch.
My hood.
There was a brunch we would go to.
Do you know what it's called? Do you remember?
Dude,
I'm literally going back and going to some of my hangouts.
In Long Beach?
Yeah.
It was an all-you-can-eat brunch. It's right there.
That's helping. That's helping a lot. It's right there.
Is it called
and I'm supposed to know where that is.
The Reef. It's an all-you-can-eat brunch spot.
Wait, that sounds kind of familiar.
And
is it by the Diagonal?
No. It's on the water.
Oh, on the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they would have everything, right? Like, you know, a little brunch buffet, and also there was like a little seafood station. And so I was just always like, you know, like trying everything. And then that's how I came to like caviar, because I was just like, oh, okay, what is
the saltiness? It's just awesome. Yeah.
Going to buffets made me bougie.
I love it.
So
I went into an all-you-can-eat salad bar recently, and I hadn't done that in like 20 years.
Okay.
I missed it. It was awesome.
How'd that, like, where at? Where'd you go?
This is the grocery store. It was a Gelson's.
Oh, one of those where you're like,
that's what's so funny, though. It brought me back to, like, soup plantation days. Did you ever do that?
My parents used to love soup plantation.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to do that now with all the germs and all that stuff. But this Gelson's had it. I was waiting for my daughter. She was doing volleyball. And we both were starving after she was done. And so I had to go to the grocery store anyways. So we both were like, do we do the salad bar? Do we do that?
Was this like...
It was really good.
You're making it sound like you guys are trying something crazy.
But I hadn't done a salad bar in probably 20 years. It was fucking crazy, Tim.
Well, how did you become such a chef? You have a cookbook out? What's the cookbook called? You got me a package here?
I did get you a package. Do you want me to move this food over?
We can scooch it over.
Yeah, I'll scoot it over. Yeah, I got my second cookbook coming out. It's called Here We Go Again.
Fun.
Oh, look at you. I mean, talk about the 90s with that. Will you just leave it in your hair after, please?
You have yes, this is your second cookbook.
It's my second cookbook. Here we go again. It's all about what to do with leftovers.
Did you know?
Tell me, do you like leftovers?
That is like my thing.
So that's what's so funny. It is mine too.
Yeah.
And there's a couple reasons why. And I'll tell you just a very quick story about why I did the book.
Okay.
It was at the very beginning of the pandemic. No one was going to the grocery store, right? We're all freaked out about going to the grocery store. So I was really legitimately just trying to save. Look at that. So retro. I was really trying to save on stretching the food from the grocery store. You know what I mean? All like throughout. So I didn't, we were going back for probably a couple weeks. And then it got me thinking, this is how my mom used to cook. I didn't come from a lot of money.
Right.
My mom was always trying to stretch
I think that's where
the
it comes
groceries,
from.
yeah. And it was more of a budget thing, not a pandemic thing. And I was like, I've never seen a cookbook that's like that. That really kind of
gives you like
showcases, about what you already probably have in your fridge, or pantry, or freezer, or whatever, and how you can kind of reinvent the leftover.
For sure.
That's what this book's all about.
It's like one of my favorite things to do.
I love it. See, my husband hates leftovers.
Really?
Hates them. Doesn't want to touch them again. So I have to challenge myself to trick him almost.
Right.
Like, he has no idea.
Well, sounds like you and me should have been together, Tiffany. I love sometimes I'll do just a running gag on my IG stories. I'm like, all right, well, it's time to finesse the leftovers.
Yeah, see?
And I love, like you said, finding a way to repurpose. Usually for me though, it just comes down to like throwing it in a tortilla or getting some random soup and putting some ramen noodles in it. You know what I'm saying? And throwing an egg
Which is an easy way to do it, which is awesome.
Well, that's fun.
I get a little more, a
little more culinary
with
it.
A little more culinary in there.
And how did that come about? How did you become such a actual chef? How did you learn to do that?
I never went to culinary school. I don't pose myself as a professional chef because I'm not. I love food. I love cooking. I started when I was young, just watching all the badass women in my family in the kitchen cooking. Looked like it was fun. Wanted to hang out with them. That's kind of where it started.
I think you brought us your famous Brussels sprouts one time.
I did?
Did
I brought
you?
the Brussels sprouts? That would be hard to transfer.
Oh, well, you brought something.
No, I think I brought you the cream cheese pie. Infamous cream cheese pie.
Why do I feel like I've eaten your Brussels sprouts?
I don't know. That also sounds a little strange.
Why do I feel...
You have not eaten my Brussels sprouts.
But I've eaten your pie.
You've eaten my pie. I don't think I brought my Brussels sprouts.
Well, maybe you just talked about it a lot.
Maybe I've talked about it. Because it was one of the things that I made for my husband who says he hates Brussels sprouts. And it made him change into loving Brussels sprouts.
You know what it is? I think you had brought it up so many times that when I ate some Brussels sprouts...
You thought of me.
I just thought of you,
Look at that. I hope everybody thinks of me with Brussels sprouts.
Wow, I always think about like, maybe I want to actually learn how to cook.
Yeah.
Because, I do so much food-based stuff nowadays.
But go with what you know.
There's that, too.
Go with what you know. And that's good food and eating, right? What's wrong with that?
I mean, and it works for the dynamic between me and David because when we do our food stuff, he's a little more like culinary with it where he actually can cook a bit. So we kind of have this contrast of where he's like, talking about how it's probably prepared and this and that. And I'm like, dude, let's just eat it.
Eat it. Shut up.
Like, this good. This tastes good.
I love it. I love it.
And what is your specialty to prepare?
Oh, that's hard. I mean, I just love to cook. I'll say some of the rotating recipes.
Okay.
That's probably an easier one to answer, right? Kids always love any sort of like enchiladas from my old book is a staple. Pizza night's always a staple. There's a new pizza one in here with leftover from Christmas.
Oh, your daughter.
I know, but she doesn't even look like that anymore. She's full on
How old?
Teenager.
How old are your babies?
13 and 8.
Wow, 13. The girl's 13.
Yeah,
the boy's 8.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep. Bourguignon.
Wow. I'm trying to be like, I guess I'm trying to follow in your. I got the older daughter and then the little boy.
Yep.
How's that? Let me ask you this: do you have siblings?
I do.
So as an only child, right?
Mm-hmm.
At first, I was kind of hesitant.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't know what the sibling world is like.
Yeah.
You know,
the sharing and the arguing and the
So I've never had to even like deal with any of that. Right?
Did you have cousins that you grew up with?
All my cousins out here were way older than me, like 10 years older, and all my cousins that were similar to my age are in Thailand. So not really.
Okay.
So.
And then what about your wife? Does she have siblings?
She comes from a big family. Well, a brother, a sister, and then a lot of cousins and stuff running around. Yeah. So that's why she wants like to build a whole squad out here.
Yeah. You guys gonna have more?
She would like to have more.
Wow.
I was telling her during the first few months of Q, my boy, I was like, hey, we're done. No more. I'm tired. But initially, she said she wanted to have like 4, and I was like, yeah, cool, let's do it. And now that we've had the second one, I'm like, okay,
just take a little break.
Let's chill.
Yeah.
But she was right, because she was like, hey, once we get them sleep trained on a schedule and we're back to a routine, it'll be
get a little easier.
And she's right. She's right. Now that they're both sleeping, it's I feel human again. Yeah. So maybe I'll put another one in her. If she's lucky. If she plays her cards right.
Oh, man.
So,
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll
see. You love being a mom?
I do love being a mom. I mean, it's, I feel like it's kind of the same as being a wife. It's challenging. Mm-hmm. It's rewarding. and some days I just want to kill everybody. That's just part of it. I could say that about friends and people out on the fucking street. So, I think that's just how it is.
It's just relationships with people.
But the people on the street don't reward me as much as my kids.
It's crazy how you can go from like wanting to punch your baby in the face to being like, oh, you are the light of my life.
Yeah.
Oh, and your husband wrote a baby book, children's book.
Well, lots of them. He's like on number 10 or something like that.
That's amazing.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Veda loves the bugs.
I know.
She always is asking for it. And what's crazy is, so that book came with these little plastic rubber
I think you
bugs.
Told me this. Yeah.
And she was never like a bug person.
Yeah.
But would like for a few months was always like, where's my spider? Where's your spider? Or where's whatever, and would always like kind of hold it.
Yeah.
And then one day, randomly, this is when she was like still in diapers, I was changing her diaper, and the spider was in her diaper.
Oh, lovely.
Like,
interesting.
Yeah. Because it's a little, oh shit, at first.
Yeah. Was it in the diaper?
No, it wasn't in like a bunch of poo.
Okay. I wasn't sure if she like ingested it.
No.
Because I might have to tell my husband that might have been a bad idea.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, good.
We're good. I don't think that's what happened.
Let's hope not.
And you're from...
I'm from Long Beach.
You're from Long Beach originally.
Went to school with Snoop Dogg. Calvin. He endorsed my book.
You were actually like in school with Snoop?
1 year overlap, yeah.
Oh,
He's a couple years older. So when I started junior high, which for me was 7th grade, I believe he was in 8th or 9th. So we overlapped.
Did you guys like
hook up? No, we did not.
I was gonna say go to prom together.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So who became famous first?
I think I did.
Yeah. So because
I stopped going to school because I started that show right at 15.
Oh,
so,
wow, you were 15.
15. So and he I don't think he was there yet.
Yeah, no, he wasn't rapping.
No.
Yeah, no, because
no.
maybe he was. He just wasn't famous.
He wasn't famous yet. So I haven't beat on that, but he does have he has everything else beat on me. So
I mean, well now he's doing stuff with Martha Stewart now. That's his best friend. I
mean, Martha Stewart. He's got a book, which is actually a great cookbook. It's really fun.
Really?
Oh, it's so fun the way they did it. Mm-hmm. He's got ice cream. He's everything. He's got everything.
It's so random because like when you're from Long Beach, even for like a short amount of time, I was there till I was like 10. Mm-hmm. There's always somebody who's like, you know, Snoop used to come to my auntie's house for tea every second Wednesday or something. You know, everyone in Long Beach has some type of Snoop story.
Snoop story.
So random.
Yeah, well, because he's, you know, everybody knows him.
Uncle Snoop.
Uncle Snoop.
Well, thanks for eating Taco Bell with
Thanks
me.
for having Taco Bell for me.
You know, this was like, in my head, I'm like, I'll never get to go on a date with Tiffani Thiessen, so this is the closest I'll get.
We had a lunch date.
We did have a lunch date.
And you introduced me to these taquitos. What do they call them at Taco Bell?
Rolled something, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it does look like a rolled, like little cigar kind of thing. Yeah.
Something.
Something. It's a rolled something.
We got to do like a real, you know, you guys will dinner situation.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
I need to see the kids.
Yeah.
The wife.
I know. We can invite her.
Did you ever
family?
I know. I can't remember. Have you ever met my husband? Did he ever? He came on set, didn't he?
I think.
Did he? Did I allow him?
I don't know. I don't know if I've met him.
I don't think so either. Now that I think about it. I know Kel's met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. We'll figure it out. Meet the babies.
Yeah, I want to
bring
meet the
some
babies.
eggs.
Yeah, I'll bring eggs.
Cool. What do you want me? What should I bring? I'll bring some more Baja Blast for you.
I'm good for that. I'm good for that. I did not like it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. This is like a childhood thing for me.
It is. Well, that's how Taco Bell is for me.
Granted,
I get it.
Like now,
I should have told you to get a Dr. Pepper, and then I would have been happy.
Next time I got you. We're learning about each other.
Yeah, I know. We are.
Make sure y'all. This is in stores now.
When is this coming out?
Whenever you need it to.
So probably, I guess.
Hey, this is probably in stores now.
It is. It's going to be in stores because it's going to be in stores very, very soon. So
Okay.
by the time you put all this shit together and put it out on the internet.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Tiffani Thiessen. Get it? Because leftovers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Leftovers. Thanks, babe.
Thank you.
You're
and
welcome.
I'm excited to go through this and make some
Yeah.
leftovers and you know, I'm gonna sleep. I'm put this shirt.
Is this new or did you just get it for this?
I've bought shirts with your face in the past
Yeah.
before meeting you.
This is probably a higher quality.
But this was for the shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nicer quality than some of the ones I've seen. Not that I get shit from it, but
Is that weird for you to when you like
have all these corporations make money off your face? Yeah, it's pretty weird.
No, I was
or
gonna
just
say
damn crazy.
No, I was
Or
gonna say
highway robbery.
No, to have little creepy boys like me who are like I have the hugest. I'm like I show up as you know like we're working together,
Yeah.
but also I'm like, oh my god.
No, it's not weird. I mean, I guess I'm sort of used to it. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't marry one of those, so my husband had never seen the show.
Oh, I feel like that's
Isn't
always
that
how
weird?
it goes.
Does it? Is that how it goes?
A lot of times because it's weird.
Literally had never seen one episode.
Not one
episode. All his friends, all his college buddies had watched.
Oh, okay.
They all knew who I was. He had no clue.
Damn. Wait, how'd
I
y'all
guess he
meet?
knew who I sort of was, but never watched the
So
show.
how'd you guys meet?
We were set up on a blind date.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep.
Wow. Well, he should thank that mutual friend.
Yeah.
I would be like tripping the fuck out if someone was like, yo, I'm gonna set you up on a blind date and I show up and it's you. It's like
He knew it was. He sort of. I didn't know him.
okay, right,
But I
right,
think
right.
he sort of knew it was me coming.
Damn.
But I didn't know who he was. To me, he was just a guy coming from Houston, Texas. That's trying to break it in this crazy
he's
show
from
business.
Houston?
Yeah.
I love
H-Town.
Houston.
Yeah, it's a good town.
One of my favorite bougie Japanese places in Houston.
Oh yeah.
actually. Yeah.
What's it called? I'll have to go.
Katarobata.
Ooh.
Bomb.
Wait, I feel like I've heard about that.
I think it's like
I feel like I've heard about that.
it's one of I don't know if there's too many bougie Japanese spots out there.
Yeah.
And it was recommended to me, and I went and
Yeah, the food scene is really changing in Houston.
Yeah.
Like it's becoming. There's some amazing chefs coming out of there.
yeah, Texas is just a
Yeah.
good time.
Texas is a good time.
Well, thanks again for my presents.
You're welcome. There's more presents in there too.
I will.
You can share with your wife.
I will.
See, there's one of my spider bites right there still.
You will. I was about to.
I know what you were about to do.
What? What did you think I was gonna do?
Go in there?
Yeah, I was gonna bite you.
Yeah, see? You didn't think I knew you.
I let the, but I was like, I will not let the intrusive thoughts win. We're gonna close it up real wholesome. Thank y'all for watching this mukbang. Make sure you pick up her book.
Thank you.
Follow her on everything, and she's about to do an episode of Dudes Behind the Foods.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So,
go do that now.
Tune in. All right, y'all. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.